prime, what do you think? Does this have more or less marbling? I'd say more too. Moderately abundant, what do you think? I think this looks pretty good at moderately abundant. If you come up, you can kind of shade this, the light is giving it a little bit of a glare. Man, does this guy look good. Okay, this is definitely a moderately abundant. This is an average prime. And I don't know about you guys, but this is kind of amazing that this thing's sitting right here. Average prime carcass, there's about 6% of the industry, of the entire beef industry, about 6% of them grade prime. And that's most of them probably falling into that slightly abundant category. Now we have this guy that's moderately abundant. Okay, that's kind of a beauty right here. If you want to come up and touch it later, you're more than welcome. Just don't take any bites out of it.
Diana, would you retreat to that comparison and the sensory studies that accompany it?
Yes. So, going back to this, so we know that this is prime, okay, but one thing to point out real quick is that there's a distinct mark by the USDA between that select and choice. And they make sure that there's that value difference between the two. You pay more for USDA choice. However, when you look at these two, this is the amount of marbling you need for select, this is the amount for choice. Is there much of a difference visually? Not really. And in fact, when these specifications were wrote back in 1976, Dr. Bob Van Stavern from the Ohio State, and I'm not an Ohio State person, so saying the "the" in front of it is very annoying, but from the Ohio State, he said, okay, we're going to take these steaks and give these to consumers in a blind taste panel. What that means is I'm going to give them 2 samples of this and 1 sample of this, not tell them which is which, and you tell me which one's different to the consumer. They couldn't.
Policy. So, since the majority of consumers purchase beef, 72% of consumers want their beef cooked medium or more well done. That's your insurance factor, okay? And that's what marbling provides. You can't make that up. It has to exist in the meat.
Okay, so that's our first specification, is that modest amount of marbling or higher. Now our next one has to do with the texture of marbling. So we want to have that medium to fine textured marbling versus this coarse texture here. The group. Okay, so that way we can make sure that you took away some good beef knowledge today. So here is, and I put 2 pieces in there because I didn't know how hungry you guys would be. But this is a sirloin flat. This is technically like the obliques of the animal. Okay, so unless the cows out there twerking, they really don't use this too much. And if you need a definition of twerking, ask him when he comes back in.
Not even that.
Let it rest as long as you can. What direction are we going to cut it? What direction are we cutting it?
Go back.
Which would be?
We have about 15 minutes in you guys, so.